Hey, what is up guys? I just wanted to show you a nice new video for today. I know I've been away for some time, but that's because I've been fixing up, getting some different things set for the channel, some new things that I'm going to be surprising you guys with, but this is just a small review on what you're about to see here. I finally got, you guessed it, obviously by the setting, if you ever played Destiny, I got the Crux of Crota, bam, right there. And let me tell you, the Necrochasm is a pretty special gun. Now, a lot of people, oh, and I also got my third Hawk Moon. I got my fourth Hawk Moon today, which was pretty special, but before I talk about the gun, there is the Crux. You can see their god is now our power. We're going to go ahead and upgrade the Eidolon ally to the Necrochasm. Now, I'm not going to talk about how you start out and how you get this weapon, because, you know, a lot of people know how to get it. Husk of the Pit, Eidolon ally, bam, Necrochasm, 365. And I know a lot of people out there want to know what the Necrochasm, when it's done being ascended, is capable of. So I'm just here to show that off. I do have footage of PvP and PvE, so we're going to go ahead and start out with PvP here. Now, what I normally do is I go for headshots anyway, normally when I'm playing, probably like all players. So, I mean, a lot of the videos out there I've seen of the Necrochasm, not a lot of people get headshots, and I was wondering why. So don't worry guys, there are plenty of headshots, plenty of explosions to go around. Speaking of explosions, a lot of you are probably wondering how much the explosions do. Well, bam, as you can see there, I'll put it again in slow motion for you. So, reload, focusing. Now, the explosion has a small blast radius, as you will soon see once I'm done killing this acolyte right there. So when I get this headshot, you will see small little explosion, bam. You can see the 968 on the side. Now, I mean, 968 is a pretty decent amount of damage, especially for being on the kind of like that outside of the blast radius. I would say it has a small blast radius, guys, but if you can get things in there, it does a shit ton of damage. Now, it does probably, I've seen it do around 800 to 1,400 damage, depending on where the enemies are. So I mean, if you can get, you know, enemies close together, you can pretty much do a shit ton of damage, and that's saying something. Now, if you look at this, what I'm going to say is I figured out that for light enemies, it does 83 damage to the body and 203 to the head, at least for level 30 enemies. Now for majors, it does 43, I believe, to the body, and probably around 203 to the head, and I know you'll see that soon enough. So if you guys want to, you guys can go ahead and skip to the part where I do the Crucible things. You know, I do the Crucible activities, and then I will show that off there. I'm going to be periodically talking throughout this video, so right now you guys can just sit and enjoy, or you can swap out. So see you in a few. Peace.
Nothing. Find another one. This one still holds the codes. Let's find the array. The darkness is growing stronger. We have to finish this. The array control station is in the next sector. Approaching the control station. This is it. There's the controls. I'll see if these codes still work. Okay, negotiating crypto systems. Shore resistant security lattice verified. It's working. Outside, the array. It's opening. Amazing. It's activating. Hive 2 ships, cutting through.
Alright, people, welcome to the PvP gameplay. Now, this is a little montage because it took me a while to figure out, the perfect way to shoot this weapon. you know, what kind of ranges I can use this weapon with. A lot of people, you know, consider this weapon to be terrible, obviously because it's, you know, an auto rifle, and as of now the auto rifles haven't got a buff yet, or to just basically return to their original status in the game, which I think they're going to do. But right now, let me talk about the damage before I get into why people don't like it. So if you see right now, right there, slow-mo, 11 to the body and 14 to the head. Now, consider this, a 365 post-patch, when they post-patch nerfing auto rifles. This gun does what you just saw there, 11 to the body, 14 to the head. And I saw some footage of a 339 pre-patch, before they nerfed auto rifles, doing 12 to the body and 15 to the head. Now if you consider that, that's, I mean, it's not that much damage, but I mean, it's still something. And I think that has a lot to say about what they've been doing to auto rifles in general. And I know the general public hasn't been too happy with it, so hopefully, and I'm included, by the way, you know, so hopefully they change, hopefully they buff them, give them a little buff, because, I mean, in the end, everybody's still going to be using hand cannons and shotguns. So, honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal if they, you know, kind of buff auto rifles. Now, another thing that I'm guessing you guys are wondering about is how much explosive damage this thing does in Crucible. I did have a clip, but for some reason it keeps saying it's corrupted. So, honestly, I don't know what happened with that, but my data concluded that it does about 59 if you're at the edge of the blast radius. And that's not a lot. It's still, you know, it's something. Considering that if you think of a Hawk Moon, one headshot from a Hawk Moon pretty much takes down your entire shield. And if you get lucky with that lucky bullet, you can kill somebody 2 shots to the head. And even if you don't, sometimes it'll kill people in 2 shots to the head. So that's just something to consider. I mean, it does a lot of damage, but people aren't going to be standing still, you know, to be sitting in that blast radius. Now, on the other hand, a lot of people don't really expect people to be using the Necrochasm or any auto rifles. So, I mean, it is funny to see people panic. So, this is why you get the advantage once you get good with auto rifles. As you can see, I'm pretty decent right now. I can go toe-to-toe with people using Thorn and Hawk Moon, mainly because I get headshots. If you get those headshots and you know, strafe and you move around, you'll be fine. I haven't had the chance to test it out on Iron Banner or Trials of Osiris yet, so if you guys want me to try that, just leave a comment. If you want to see a full video, not a montage of some PvP gameplay, just let me know. There are the perks I have on it. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.